it feels like the whole world is on the edge of their seat, wondering what September will bring. What is going on with these promises of some countries in the West recognizing a Palestinian state, almost like rewarding terror, rewarding the massacre they did? What does this all look like? And what will be with Iran? Will there be a continued war against Iran? Will the regime change? So many questions. Will Hezbollah really back down? Will Houthis stop? I love when I read the news about breaking news about France, Britain, Germany, I don't know who else, officially informing the United Nations that they are going to continue to sanction the terrorist funders and sponsors in Iran, the Ayatollahs. That regime has got to stop. That's a great move in the right direction. And talking about a great move in the right direction, Israel's continuing to close in on Gaza City. It's going to take time. But as it looms, as the takeover of Gaza City and the warnings begin, move out of the way, leave, go to the safe areas, and there are safe areas. And so strikes are intensifying, more and more strikes, so get ready for this. The IDF has launched multiple strikes across the Gaza Strip. I didn't sleep last night almost at all. These missions are intense. I mean, there's gunfire everywhere. And we're dealing mostly with the tunnels. That's what I'm doing. I'm in these tunnels and we're searching for the hostages. We're believing that we're going to find them in this time. So have hope, take heart that it's been a long journey and it's not over yet. And so the ground operation is what we're planning for, a giant ground operation. So we're going to need hundreds of, 130,000 soldiers. So we got to start by weakening the enemy, intensifying our operations. You know what I found really interesting is so many people around the world are believing this lie about a starvation campaign over all of Gaza, and Israel's orchestrating starvation. Well, if you go to the actual Gaza health ministry figures about how many people have malnutrition, guess how many it is? Since October 7th, since the massacre they did on us until now, how many people do you think, according to their numbers, now I know we can't trust their numbers, but how many people do you think that they say have malnutrition since October 7th, 2023 until now? 60 people. About 60 people. That's pretty normal for a certain size population, 2.2 million. And look at other places in the world, Sudan, Ethiopia. Isn't it true that in that same period in Ethiopia, it's like 69,000 people? I mean, that is a serious problem. There's definitely hunger happening in the world. But to try to blame Israel, it's so insane, Look, this war is going to be completed. Israel's going to win. One way or another, it's going to wrap up. And I believe it's going to be before the end of this year. I believe that. And that's why these moments are so important. And we have to realize right now that God is watching over Israel. I mean, I think this is a total, actual miracle what just happened. Right near where I was, you have, I wasn't there at the exact moment that this happened, but there was this ambush. I talked about it. And I said, they came out of nowhere and they came into a place that was supposed to be protected, supposed to be defended inside Gaza where our guys were. And suddenly you have these Hamas terrorists, a whole bunch of them, about 20, attack. I talked about this before. And they threw, I think it was 8 grenades at our defensive position and only 2 exploded. They were carrying a stretcher. They were going to go and take a bunch of soldiers, put their bodies on the stretcher and take more hostages, even soldiers' bodies hostage. But our guys were quick. Our guys were ready. Our guys were alert. And you see that, I mean, we knew that there was some movement in that area, in that tunnel, that we had already found this tunnel, but we didn't blow it up yet. I think that God is watching over Israel. This and other circumstances like this just show, wow, something else is going on. It could have been so much worse, but really few people, minor injuries on our side. The enemy ran. So it does say in Isaiah, don't be afraid, I'm with you. Don't be dismayed. Isaiah 41 verse 10, I will strengthen you, I'll help you, I'll uphold you with my righteous right hand. Thank you for standing with me. It's almost 700 days. Tell me in the comments, what should we do at 700 days? It's almost 700 days.